Yo, what's cracking, peeps? Your boy T-Money back up in the heezy. Know it's been a few days. Y'all missed me, right? I'm sure you did. But I am here to bring you guys another little collection update. I got a couple things in the mail today, so let's get right into this. I've been trying my darndest to not spend as much money lately, even though it hasn't been working too well. Although I did pretty good over the weekend, I guess. I kind of refrained. But it's just so hard. I have like this compulsion always to be checking these websites like Diabolic and Grindhouse and Cavity Colors and Fright Rags and all these Instagram companies, and it's just so fucking hard. You guys make it hard for me. So, but I've been spending a lot of money on tattoos lately, so honestly I've kind of traded one bad habit for another because yeah, it's all expensive, so whatever. So anyways, I just wanted to shout out Scream Factory very quickly. They were actually really cool. I ordered the Candyman, I believe, package from them, and the posters that I had received were damaged. So I contacted customer service, and they made it right, and they sent me replacements in this nice tube, so clearly they're all going to be in perfect condition. I'm not even going to take them out of here. I'm going to save them for that day. One day, when I'm lucky enough to move into my own home, habitat, I was going to say, which is stupid. But, yeah, so thank you, Scream Factory, for being so kind and being so awesome and sending me that. I actually wanted to share with you guys one thing very quickly before I get into the mini update that I have. I don't have a lot to share with you guys tonight, so I might as well share with you one of the things that I got in today. I got a board in today. I ordered 2 boards from eBay or whatever, from some company from Greensboro, North Carolina, actually. So shout out to Greensboro. I lived there for 4 years of my life. But anyways, so I was able to put the excess pins that I had lying around in a box onto the board. So now I have started pin board number 2. As you guys probably well know, I finished semi-recently board number 1, and that's all together. So I had some Cavity Colors pins that I had ordered not too long ago that were just lying in a box, as well as a Severin pin, a Mondo pin, Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal Lake, and then a Fright Rags pin of Bill Hinsman from the original Night of the Living Dead. So, super rad, super detailed, super cool. Yeah, I love that Severin pin. So badass. But I'm drawing a blank on the movie that it's from, but it's definitely from something cool. That's me, always forgetting things. So anyways, awesome. Happy to have started pinboard number 2, so I'll give you guys frequent updates on that, let you know where I'm coming along, as I always do, and someday it will be full, just like pinboard number 1. So, alright, let's get into the media. So I have only two things to share with you guys tonight, but they're really cool. Both items, I believe. One of them is from Jesse at Diabolic DVD, and the other one is from Scream Factory. So let's go with the Diabolic DVD package first, because I'm not exactly sure what's in here. If it's what I think it might be, I probably... Okay, so if I were psychic and I knew what this movie was, I would say that I would save this for last, because if it's what I'm thinking, I love this movie. So let's just find out regardless, and we'll just roll with it, as I always do. It's something good, obviously. It's from Diabolic, so... Yeah, okay. So this is not what I expected, so I'm happy. Alright, so I had ordered another copy of this. Why, you may ask? Because I am ridiculously OCD, and you guys probably just want to shoot me in the face, honestly. But I had opened this one. This is my favorite cover, and the obsessive, compulsive collector in myself wanted to keep it pristine and preserved. So I ordered another copy to keep preserved. I'll tell you one thing, guys. If I ever have kids, they're going to inherit a fucking awesome movie collection one day, because Lord knows I have a lot of doubles. But yeah, honestly, if I had known this was this, I probably wouldn't have shown it. I don't edit very often at all, so I'm going to just roll with it. I thought this was going to be the Maniac edition of Blue Underground, which I believe I did pre-order from Diabolic DVD, so I don't know where or what's going on with that yet. I'll have to contact Jesse about that just to check in. But so anyways, that's that. And this is definitely awesome. So let's dig in. Scream Factory, and it's definitely not a double. I know that much. All right, so what we have is, first off, we have a poster that's basically hanging out of the tube. I do not like that. I wish Scream Factory would just get it together and send everything in these tubes. I'm telling you guys, if you spent the extra couple of cents that it costs to I know it's expensive to send in poster tubes, but I guarantee you that the amount of posters that you guys have to ship out because of damaged product, you would just save money in the long run if you just put, like, at least just put end caps on the tubes. Because honestly, every package I order from Scream Factory comes like this. I mean, this is how it came, with the poster literally hanging out the side. That's not chill. Like, luckily this isn't damaged. I'm not going to bitch too hard about it. It's a little bit creased, whatever. But, I mean, guys, if you just put a little end cap in you got the poster tube, right? So, invest, what, 3 cents for a little plastic cap to shove in there? And I tell you, it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. Little things like that, guys. That's why they need me, you know, to represent the HR department or whatever. You know what I mean? My genius. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, I really do mean that. All right. Enough of the bullshit. Let's get right down to it. Finally, the long await. We're just checking things off the list this year, guys. Candyman. Now we have Critters. Fucking, I was going to say Rawhead Rex, but that I think came out last year. So many good movies. Bad Ronald. I mean, Scream Factory alone has put out a lot of stuff. So we are just getting down. Maximum Overdrive. We're really getting down to the nitty gritty in terms of hidden gems that have not yet had Blu-ray releases. Here we go. For the longest time, I had this set on 4 DVD pack. Big fan of the Critters movies. I think they're a lot of fun. Just good old fucking sci-fi monster movie horror. But not that old school. I think, what, 80s? When did these movies come out? Yeah, mid-80s. My birth year, actually, 86, the first one. All the way to early 90s. But anyways, most of you guys know about the Critters collection. They're fun. I always mix them up with The Gate and, like, The Gate 1 and 2. And then, what's the other series? Gremlins, Critters, all those, you know, little fucking monster movie type things. Slimy Little Bastard. Shout out to Mr. Parka. Although this movie is pretty different. And then what's the one that the Ghoulies. Ghoulies and Critters. I always mix those movies up for some reason. But anyways, Critters, awesome. Finally, we have a 4-disc set. Critters 1 through 4 on Blu-ray from Scream Factory. It's a beautiful set, guys. And honestly, they did it right this time. This is a harder box set. So finally, they're stepping up their quality game, and they're sending stuff in harder boxes. Not quite Arrow material, but still harder than the usual Amityville Scream Factory box set, if you guys know what I mean. So anyways, yeah, we have 4 discs, or films rather, 4 films on 4 different discs in this set. Let's open it up. I'll show you guys. I'm not sure if this hasn't already been, like I said, I haven't really been watching too much YouTube lately just because I've been so busy due to the holidays and work and life in general. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on as far as other people who have reviewed this set. I obviously haven't watched any of these cuts yet, but I was just so anxious to open this up for you guys on camera that that's what I do a lot of the time. This is really nice. It's like a glossy material, actually. Sleek. It's not matte. And let's see. So we have Critters 4, Critters in Space, Critters 3, You Are What They Eat, Critters 2, The Main Course, awesome cover artwork as well for these films, and the original Critters with a fantastic cover as well. Really cool artwork. Each one of these discs, or films rather, comes with reversible cover artwork. Alright, so for Critters 2, well, let's do this in chronological order, shall we? Alright, so Critters 1, you get your choice of this artwork. Really cool artwork on the disc as well, or the reversible, which is the original theatrical artwork. I'm going to go with this. It's just a little bit more fun, I think. But it's cool that they obviously give you the option to, you know, display the original artwork if you'd like. Let's see. So for disc 1, we have Making of Critters. It's called Now They Bite. It's a new featurette, I guess. New 2K scan from the original film elements. Featuring interviews with actors Dee Wallace, Scott Grimes, Don Opper, Terrence Mann, and Lynn Shay. Excellent. Interviews with producers. Chiodo Brothers, some stuff on them. Or maybe not, Edward Chiodo. Oh, yep, Stephen Chiodo, so yep, okay. And For a Brain, a tribute to screenwriter Dominic Muir. Alternate ending theatrical trailer. So chock full of features on the first disc. Second disc, we have, again, reversible cover artwork, which is your original theatrical artwork. I always kind of love that cover, the Critter Ball. But I'm going to just, keeping in continuity sake, because they kind of did like make all these covers very, you know, flow-esque. They flow nicely. So, disc 2, another new 2K scan from the original film elements. The main course, Making of Critters 2. Again, you get more interviews with people involved in the film, including the Chiodo Brothers. Let's see. Behind-the-scenes footage, theatrical trailer. Awesome. Critters 3. This is Leonardo DiCaprio stars in this. Was this his film debut? Awesome. Critters 3, man. 1991. I know it's one of his earlier films for sure. Let's see. You Are What You Eat, The Making of Critters 3, featuring interviews with producer Barry Opper, screenwriter David Day Show, stars Don Opper and Terrence Mann, Critters designers, again, the Chiodo Brothers, and more. So really cool features on that. It'd be awesome if they would have gotten DiCaprio to do something, but of course not. He's too big and bad for this sort of thing, although he seems like a cool dude, so it would have been cool. I wouldn't have been surprised, but I'm not surprised that he didn't. And then last but not least, we have Critters Invading Space. Space Madness, Making Critters 4, interviews with producers. Again, all the same cats, the Chiodo Brothers, Barry Opper, screenwriter David J. Show. So all 4 of these releases basically have making of featurettes and new interviews with producers, people involved with the film, screenwriters, producers. Not so much from the acting, the cast I don't see, but just a lot of good, you know, good enough source of supplemental features, especially considering it's a 4-film set. So that's awesome. I do like that they come in 4 individual cases, and they look pretty rad lined up. The spine's aligned, just like that. So that's awesome. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to have this film set on Blu-ray for the first time ever. It's one of my most anticipated releases, as I'm sure it is so many of you guys out there. So super rad. Critters collection on Blu-ray from Scream Factory. So awesome, Scream Factory, nice work. As always, you guys are doing big things. So, you know, despite all of the bullshit and the bickering and the late releases and stuff like that, I'm still a fan of Scream, and I think they put out some of the best stuff. Some of the most sought-after films, too, in this day and age where everything and its mother has been released on Blu-ray. They're still putting out awesome stuff. Perfect example right here. So, anyway, guys, that's it. I've rambled on for 14 minutes now. Basically, just all about this, because this is old news. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, as always, and I will catch you guys very soon. Thanks to everybody, too, who's newly subscribed to my channel. Keep them coming. I said once I get to 510, I'll start doing the drafting and thinking about what I'm going to do for my 500 subscriber contest. So we're getting close. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. T-Money. Out. Just like Kyle out in that new Friday the 13th movie. Alright, shut the fuck up, dude. Peace.